Did you know that India has been added to US Immigration and Custom Enforcement list of uncooperative countries? Now, this list includes nations that ICE says that they don't provide enough help when it comes to deporting people back to their home countries. Other countries in the list includes Bhutan, Cuba, Iran, Pakistan, Russia, and Venezuela. But what does this mean for Indian migrants, and why has India been on the list? Let's take a closer look. According to ICE, these nations fail to assist with critical steps in the deportation process. This includes things like not conducting interviews with their citizens, delay in issuing travel documents, and not helping with repatriation of their nationals on time. Now, for India, this might come as a surprise for many, given the strong diplomatic ties between the United States and India. However, ICE claims that lack of cooperation creates hurdle in the smooth deportation of the individuals. If we go by stats, then currently the United States is planning to deport 1.45 million undocumented immigrants, including around 18,000 Indians. Now, this is a staggering number, and it highlights the growing concern about illegal immigration. In the past few years, nearly 90,000 Indian nationals have been detained while attempting to enter the US illegally. Many of these migrants take dangerous routes through South and Central America, often putting their lives at risk, hoping for a better future in the States. But you know what? Here's the challenge. India's deportation process is actually time-consuming. Officials in India have often pointed out that verifying the nationality of undocumented migrants isn't actually easy. Without proper identification or travel documents, this process gets delayed further. The migrants themselves are often stuck in limbo, unable to move forward with their life. Now, if we see it from an Indian perspective, then this issue isn't just about deportation. It's also about understanding why so many Indians are willing to take these deadly risks. Many undocumented migrants from India come from regions like Punjab, Haryana, and Gujarat, where families sell their land or borrow money to pay human smugglers for illegal passage to the US. Now, the promise of a better life, higher paying jobs, and opportunities drive these immigration waves. However, the reality for many of these migrants is starkly different. They face detention, poor living conditions, and uncertainty about their future. Interestingly, India isn't the only country facing such scrutiny. Among Asian nations, China tops the list with nearly 37,000 plus undocumented immigrants in the US, while India ranks only 13. But the overall number are even more shocking. Countries like Honduras leads with the 261,000 undocumented immigrants in the US. Compared to these figures, India's number might just feel like it's a small one, but the challenges for these individuals and families involved are equally significant. For Indian migrants who are already in the US and trying to regularize their status, the process is long and complicated. Immigration lawyers say that it can take 2 or 3 years to resolve these cases. Now, during this period of time, these individuals live in constant uncertainty, unstable to work legally, and access to basic services. On the other hand, the Indian government has to balance diplomatic relations with the US while addressing the root cause of illegal immigration. The lack of unemployment opportunity, rising debt in rural areas, and the allure of living in the West continues to push people towards these dangerous journeys. Now, for those who are living in India, it's a moment of reflection. How can the government create opportunities that keep people from leaving? And for families considering illegal routes, the message is clear. While the US may seem like a dream destination, the risks are immense. From dangerous crossing to detention and deportation, the reality often doesn't match the promises. As this story unfolds, it's important for Indian migrants to stay informed and for the families to think carefully before making such life-threatening decisions. Whether through awareness or strong policies, solving this issue requires action on multiple fronts. Now, what do you think? Should India address this issue more proactively, or is this a challenge for the US to handle? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below and follow TimesXP for more such updates.